Okay, year 8 metals and acids unit. Okay, so most important stuff, right, to help you with key stage 4, right, is then your gas tests. Okay, right, so test for hydrogen, right, what you do is it makes a squeaky pop, right, so you've got hydrogen in the boiling tube, okay, you can kind of see the hydrogen in the boiling tube there, well, you can't see it, but you're told that it's in. Put a lit splint in and it makes a lovely loud squeaky pop. Test for hydrogen. Test for oxygen is if you think you might have oxygen in a boiling tube, you blow out a splint, and while it's still glowing, you put it in and it relights a glowing splint. Test for chlorine, right? So what chlorine does, it bleaches, so it takes the colour out of blue litmus paper. So if you think you've got chlorine in there, put your blue litmus paper in the top, and eventually what it'll do will go white because it's bleached. Test for carbon dioxide, okay? So with carbon dioxide, what you do, if you think you've got it in a boiling tube, you can then bubble it through lime water, all right? And lime water stays or is initially clear, colourless, and when you bubble carbon dioxide through lime water, it goes cloudy, milky. And the last one, right, it's kind of one that you don't really come across very much, is the test for water, right? And what you can do is you can get a piece of paper called cobalt chloride paper, and if you put water on it, it will then go from blue to pink, okay? That's an unusual one, it doesn't come up very often, okay? But there's absolutely no harm at all in knowing it. Right, so what you now need to do is you need to think about the 5 tests, right? And so hydrogen, oxygen, and chlorine, okay? And then you've got your water one at the end, and you've got your carbon dioxide. Now, think about if you had a boiling tube with a gas in it, you've then got to be able to work out what the gas is. And each one of those tests will then help you to work that out. Okay, write them down, right? Write down the different elements and then write down exactly what the test is.